Physical media man, physical media man, physical media man. What'd you buy? Was it something good?
What's up, guys? Physical Media Man back here again for another Physical Media Man Monday video. I've been kind of teasing this for the last few videos. This is going to be a wrestling only pickups video. So hopefully you guys still stick around, or at least don't unsubscribe. This should probably be part 2 of one of 2, but I'm making it part 1 just because it's an easier video to put together. The other one is going to take a little more effort, so I'm doing this one first. So before I get started, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, leave feedback, do all that good stuff down below. I'll leave the links to my Instagram page, my Physical Media Man Store Instagram page, my Facebook page for the Physical Media Man / Physical Media Man Store, my Facebook page for non-media related items, the Hodgepodge Garage, my email, my eBay, my Twitter, and my Letterboxd account. So these are all pickups from one day, mainly a Facebook Marketplace deal. This video will probably be pretty short, but yeah, so most of it's from a Facebook Marketplace deal. I also went to the WWE Fastlane, which they don't call pay-per-views anymore. They're PLEs, I think, Premium Live Events, I think is what they call them, which Indianapolis had not had a pay-per-view or PLE since or 7 years until this year. And a friend of the show and my friend, childhood friend Craig, and I went to it, and we had a blast. This was his second show since his very first one. I had been to 2, I think, since my very first one, which we both actually went to, which was pretty neat. And it was an awesome show. Rey Mysterio's WWE debut back in 2001, I think. But anyways, I saw this Facebook Marketplace post that had what I'll show the first items here. It was $25 on the post. So I reached out to him, and he was a good close to 2 hours away. So I didn't really want to try to meet up with him. But I asked if he would ship, and he said, yeah, I'll ship it to you. And I think he was going to charge me 10 or 15. I think it ended up being $15. Then he ended up sending me some more pictures of other things he had. And then he ended up asking me if I was going to Fastlane. So, oh yeah, the person's name is Matt. So if you're watching, I might end up sending this to you so you can see it. I didn't really talk about my channel or anything, but we did talk about being wrestling fans and everything like that. So he asked if I was going to Fastlane, which was like the next week or so. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going. So he's like, well, we can just meet up there, and I won't charge you shipping. So this worked out awesome. So many awesome things I'm excited about to have in the collection. I don't know. We just moved the movie room here. I don't really have a spot for these at the moment. I do want to put them on display at some point, or at least some point. Don't know where. I'm definitely going to hold on to them. Really excited to have them in the collection. Feel like I should have a wrestling setup in a workout area, but so the first things that I saw the post for was this set of WWF Jakks Pacifics. This is the original line. So here we got Bret Hart. These are in varying degrees of condition. A lot of the main ones I was after had pretty loose legs. I did kind of do some research, and so like right now his legs are pretty good. You can't really tell, but I have a couple hair ties, clear hair ties, which are fairly cheap, in between his leg and yeah. So that's kind of kept them from moving, and they stand up pretty well. So this is like the full line of the original, which I didn't know at the time. So I was real excited to add Bret. I do have Bret in another set that you might see in another video, as well as I think this Shawn Michaels might be part of that too. Most of these I ended up putting, which I don't think I got to him yet. So you can kind of tell, like some of these have some pretty loose legs, but like the paint and everything else is in pretty good condition. So we got Owen Hart here. Owen Hart, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart so far. This one I don't think I'll need to do at all. Really happy to have it with the hair piece here, which it looks like it does have a little wear on it, but we got Gold Dust. We got Undertaker, so adding another Undertaker to the collection, so really happy about that. And then the two main ones I was after, and they were the worst loose leg wise, but they look like they're in great shape. So really happy to add Razor Ramon and Big Daddy Cool, Diesel, Kevin Nash to the collection. And like I said, let's see if I can get them to, they stand up pretty well now that I've done that for their loose legs. So there they are on the shelf. So yeah, I do want to get these all on display. I did end up getting another one from him. That was the original deal, was the $25 for those figures there. I'm not going to say amounts on everything, but I did pay some more and got Rocky Maivia with the like headdress thing. I don't know what you would call that. Rock was my favorite when I started watching, and spoiler somewhat, I have a Kama Mustafa from Nation of Domination, The Godfather, a signed figure of his, and I was planning on getting D'Lo's, but that didn't happen, so I was going to try to do a little like Nation of Domination setup, so wanted to get him and got a pretty good deal on that. I think the next thing that I had picked out of, he had quite a few wrestling DVDs. I'm really excited to add these to the collection. First up, we got WrestleMania 2000, which I guess I was probably watching at that time. Definitely haven't seen this, and it's got some really good matches on it. Triple H versus The Rock versus Big Show versus Mick Foley. Kurt Angle versus Jericho versus Benoit. Dudley Boys versus Hardy Boys versus Edge and Christian. I think this is it's a triple or triangle ladder match, so that might be the famous ladder match there. And you got a first ever 13-man hardcore battle royale for the hardcore title. So yeah, really happy to add that one to the collection. This one too, we got WCW/ECW versus WWF, and this is definitely when I was watching. So real excited to check that one out. And then this one I always wanted to watch when I'd go to the rental store and they had the VHS back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I watched it at one point or another. But we got the D-Generation X old school DVD release here. So that's everything I got DVD wise. And then I got 3 pretty big items. Really excited to have these in the collection, and unless they got retaped, I don't think they've ever been opened. First up, we got Bad to the Bones, and it says it's got exclusive t-shirt, or it says exclusive t-shirt edition. I think that just means they're wearing the t-shirts. We got Stone Cold set of 3 figures here. So I've gotten quite a few of these like 3 packs here recently. So really looking forward to getting these all on display at some point or another. And it's got the awesome Toys R Us sticker from back in the day. It was originally $19.99. Got the Jakks Pacific logo on it. Here's some of the figures and things that were coming out during that time. So just a really neat piece to add to my wrestling collection. I've had a lot of fun getting some more wrestling related items. Next up, we got some Undertaker, kind of the same thing. This is a special collection. It says Undertaker, Lord of Darkness, and it's got 3 different Undertakers. So I have kind of gotten quite a few Undertakers here recently. You might see a few others in my other part of this video. So this would probably be one of the main pieces in that type of collection. And this got a Hills sticker. I'm not familiar with that. Also 1997 on this one. And it looks like it's got some of the same stuff going on in the back there. So two really awesome ones. And we got one more really neat thing. I didn't end up, or I almost didn't get this. And then ended up, I think we ended up adding this and that Rocky Maivia. He gave me a great deal. And I'm very appreciative again. Thanks, Matt, so much for meeting up and giving me a great deal and helping add this awesome stuff to the collection. So here, finally, we got a big talking Undertaker. And it's still strapped in and everything. It does need cleaned up a little bit in the bottom, which will be no problem. In great condition, obviously, since it hasn't been opened up. But just really neat. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get a little Undertaker area set up with this and some of my loose Undertaker stuff and everything like that. So yeah, he was always one of my favorites. So definitely happy to add that to the collection. And then I also got this amazing NWO shirt. It says NWO is in the house from the Wolfpac days. Too sweet. And then when I met him there, he also brought, he had probably, I don't know, every bit of 50, maybe to 100 old wrestling magazines. He was just going to charge me $2 each for them, which was very fair. And I got a few. I didn't want to get too many. I did kind of want to just get the whole box, but these are the ones I ended up getting. So we got some Undertaker here. And kind of spoiler for the other video, which I already kind of said, I got a Kama Mustafa autographed figure and met the Godfather and everything. So I ended up getting this Papa Shango one, which I thought was really neat. And we got the Rockers with Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty. And we finished up with some Bret Hart. And lastly, Bret with Bart Simpson, which there's an episode with Bret on The Simpsons. So really neat there for those magazines. So awesome Facebook Marketplace deal. I'm so happy to add this awesome wrestling stuff into the wrestling collection. These will be some of the main pieces in the collection, so really happy about that. I also went to, they had a pop-up store in the Circle Center Mall, which was right by where we met. Kind of overpaid for this stuff to get it there in person. I should have probably got it on Fanatic's website. And I kept going back and forth on what I wanted to get, but I definitely wanted to get something since this was a pay-per-view premium live event. So there would be specific items for that event. So here I just got a very standard Indianapolis Fastlane t-shirt, as well as so I think that was like $40, which was too much, and this was too much too at $10, but we got a Fastlane I Was There magnet, which I put on my fridge. So that's everything for this wrestling collection update. Hope you guys enjoyed this. And yeah, I'm looking forward to putting the other one together. I got a lot of awesome stuff, and spoiler, kind of met some awesome wrestlers if you haven't been following along on my Instagram page. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Physical Media Man signing off. Physical Media will never die. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Physical Media Man. Yeah!